Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, children. How are you? Hope all of you are doing good. Now today also we learn something more about the whole numbers. Representation of number on a number line. Girls, we know that what are whole numbers. In the previous lecture I have explained you what are whole numbers. Whole numbers are the numbers which starting from 0 and it proceed 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So how this number can be represented on the number line. So for studying this one, you can open your textbook page number 29 and have a look on the portion where the number line description is given here. So the number line, what is a number line? It is a number line which represent the numbers. So if you go on to the right side of it, the number is going on increasing. If you go to the left hand side, the number will be keep on decreasing. So the number line 2.3, I'll explain you now. Draw a line. How to draw it? Make a point on it. Label it as 0. Mark a second point to the right of O, 0. Label it 1. So, the distance between the label as 0 and 1 is called a unit distance. Means we have started from the point 0 and 0 to 1 it is equal to how much? 1 unit. 1 to 2 it is 1 unit again. 2 to 3 also it is 1 unit. 3 to 4 also it is 1 unit and goes on. It will be like that on. So you can go on any whole number on this right in this manner. So to the right when you are moving, the numbers is going on increasing. What is the distance between 2 points 2 and 4? Certainly it is 2. From 2 to 3 1. Again 3 to 1, 3 to 4 it is again 1 more unit. So 1 unit plus 1 unit it will give you 2 units. Understood, children? So the distance between, or you can say the distance between 0 and 1 it is 1 unit, 1 to 2 it is 1 unit, 2 to 3 it is 1 unit. So we can take the distance from 2 to 4 it is equals to 2 units. Again from 2 to 6 it is how many units? 4 units. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can count the number of units. So in this way you can do the addition on a number line. Hope it is clear to you. So girls, here you can see a number line. On a number line the numbers are written 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you move from the left hand side to the right hand side, the number will be going on increasing. If you see the 7 is greater than 4. 7 is greater than 4. Is it clear? So similarly 8 is greater than 6. These observations help us to say that out of any two whole numbers, the numbers on the right of the other number is the greater number. We can also say that the whole number on the left is the smaller number. So from this number line you can observe that the number to the right it is greater and the number to the left it will be smaller. For example, 4 is less than 9. 4 is on the left of 9. Similarly, 12 is greater than 5. If you keep on writing the numbers after 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, if you see the number 12, it will be greater than 5 because it is towards the right hand side. 12 is to the right of 5 exactly. Now, what can you say about 10 and 20? Yes, hope you can collect the answer. What it is? Yes, exactly. What can you say about 10 and 20? 20 is greater than 10. 20 is greater than 10. So, 20 is towards the right of 10, to the right hand side. Mark 30, 12, 18 on the number line. Which number is at the farthest left? Can you say from 1005 and 9756 which number would be on the right relative to the other. So in the previous classes you have learned only which is greater and which is smaller only by seeing the numbers. Now you have to find out which side it will come on a number line, and you have to show that is it which is greater, which is smaller. So from this one you can say that 1005 is to the left of 9756. So exactly 9756 is greater than 1005. Okay. So not only the smaller number, now you have to try with the bigger number also, because you are in 6th standard. So you have lot of knowledge about the numbers. In the previous chapter also you have learn about the numbers. Now few more addition and subtraction, we will do it on a number line. Now place the successor 12 and the predecessor 7 on the same number line. Yes, we have learned in the previous lecture what is the successor, what is the predecessor. Predecessor will be before and the successor will be after. So here place after, you can place it. This is also one point given over here, that successor of 12 is 13 and predecessor of 7 is which? Yes, it is 6. Before 7 what it will come? 6. So all this you can do it on a number line. Now the next is addition on the number line. First, in the previous slide I have shown you the numbers, how to represent the numbers on a number line. Now the addition on a number line. Addition of whole numbers can be shown on the number line. Let us see addition of 3 and 4. The whole numbers. Why we are taking whole numbers? Whole numbers are the numbers which starting from 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. The least number, the smallest whole number is 0. So these are, I have drawn it on the number line. You will find it 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So here in the present question, now we are going to do the addition. Addition of what? 3. What is there? Addition of whole numbers can be shown on the number line. Let us see the addition of 3 and 4. So start from 3. Since we add 4 to this number, so we make jump to the right from 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6 and 6 to 7 as shown above. The tip of the last arrow is the fourth jump is at 7. So we have started from 3 and where it gets end? It gets end at 7. 3 plus 4 will give you how much? 7. So starting from 3 we have to keep on drawing one arrow to the units digit. So the distance, if you take it on a number line starting from 3 and ending at 7. So the sum of 3 and 4 is 7. That is 3 plus 4. Yes, exactly it is 7. So you can try with the other numbers also. Find 4 plus 5 on a number line, 2 plus 6 on a number line, 3 plus 5 on a number line and 1 plus 6 on a number line. Okay. So this is your work. You have to do this job. Yes, children, you can do it now. Hope it is clear to you. Now coming for the next one. What is the next one? After addition, you know the next will be subtraction. Subtraction on the number line. So here also we are doing the subtraction on the number line only. The subtraction of two whole numbers can also be shown on the number line. Let us find 7 minus 5. So before starting this one, I wanted to tell you that whenever we are subtracting the numbers on a number line, we have to move the arrow to the left. From which number it has to be subtracted? You have to put your tip of the pencil there and keep on the number of from where you have to start and where it what number you have to subtract it. Like here we have to subtract in the present question 7 minus 5. So you have put your tip of the pencil at 7 and you have to subtract how much? 5. So you have to subtract 5 units. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So where it ends? It ends at 2. So 7 minus 5 will give you how much? It is 2. Exactly now. Is it clear to you? So like that you have to do few more bits also. Start from 7 since 5 is being subtracted. So move towards left with one jump of 1 unit. Jump of how much you are taking? 1 unit only. Make 5 such jumps. We reach the point 2. We get 7 minus 5 is equals to 2. Similarly, you can try this by taking the numbers 8 minus 3, 6 minus 2, 9 minus 6 and many more you can try. Now coming for the multiplication on the number line. We now see the multiplication of whole numbers on the number line. Let us start from 4 into 3. So here now we will take the jump of 4 into 3. So we have to take the jump of 4. How many jumps we have to take? You see 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Jump of 3. How many times we are going to take? 4 times. 1, 2, 3. One jump. Again 1, 2, 3. Jump second and jump third and jump fourth. 4 jump each of how many units? 3 units. 4 jumps of 3 units we are taking. 4 3s are 12. 4 3s are how much? 12. Hope it is clear to you. You can try more bits from page number 31. Hope it is clear to you girls. See you in the next lecture. Till then, goodbye, good luck. Like my channel, subscribe my channel.